From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
The All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the News 8 Daily 8.
Now the latest news.
Kylie Conway has all the news you need to know.
And more.
Please stand by.
Now, here's Wish TV's Kylie Conway.
Hi, this is Kylie Conway, and this is the News 8 Daily 8 for Tuesday, August 11th. Joe Biden has chosen California Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate. It's a move that fulfills the wish of Democrats clamoring to see a woman of color on a major party's presidential ticket for the first time in history. The 55-year-old Harris was elected to the Senate in 2016 after serving as California's Attorney General. Harris competed against Biden for the Democratic presidential nomination, but left the race before voting began as she struggled to raise money. One of Harris's standout moments of her presidential campaign came at the expense of Biden when she slammed his past opposition to school busing. Okay, the Big Ten Conference has decided to postpone all fall sports, including football, because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The conference said due to the ongoing health and safety concerns related to COVID-19, that is the reason for postponing the football season. This also includes the Big Ten football championship game that was scheduled to be played in Indianapolis in December. Now, IU Vice President and Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, Scott Dolson, released a statement. It's a pretty lengthy one. I'll read it all to you. I am heartbroken by today's news of the postponement of the Big Ten fall sports schedule. As a lifelong Hoosier and IU sports fan, I am disappointed that we won't be able to enjoy seeing our teams compete. But I am most devastated for our students. They invest an enormous amount of time, effort, and energy for the opportunity to represent IU on the field. But as difficult as it is to absorb, I am confident it is the right decision. Throughout this process, the Big Ten Conference has made the health and safety of our students, staffs, and communities the number one concern and priority. Today, our medical experts believe it is not currently safe to take the next step to participating in intercollegiate competitions. I continue to appreciate Commissioner Kevin Warren for his leadership and guidance. Through these unprecedented times, we will continue to focus on the development of our students academically, athletically, and personally as we move forward. Okay, in the coming days, IU Athletics says it will be in contact with ticket holders and Hoosier fans with more information as it becomes available. And the Big Ten decision means there will not be a championship game at Lucas Oil Stadium in December. As you can imagine, it's a big blow, another one to downtown businesses and restaurants, depending on fans to visit during a really tough time economically. Owner of Greek Island's restaurant tells News 8 that 25 to 50% capacity would have been safe in their opinion, and it's better than no fans coming to downtown Indy at all. And the restaurant is just feet away from Lucas Oil Stadium. It expects to lose money without the Big Ten football championship game. Many people believe it will be a huge revenue loss for the city. It's a great tournament. We've seen it here before. Downtown would have been swarmed with Big Ten fans, athletes, families. O'Reilly's Irish Bar and Restaurant get a lot of sports fans. It was hoping for the championship game to get the hotels full in hopes that they would be full too. The owner of O'Reilly's told News 8 that, quote, we have thrived for years on conventions and out-of-town business travel, sporting events, concerts, and so on. When none of that is happening right now and no one lives immediately in this area in a 4 to 5 block radius, it's challenging and it is unpredictable. But despite the Big Ten championship game not happening, some owners understand the decision and hope it will still take place at Lucas Oil next spring. Right now, high school football is still a go, but the coronavirus is having an impact. Center Grove High School has canceled its Week 1 game against Warren Central. Center Grove says it made the decision because several Warren Central coaches and players are in quarantine. Center Grove says it's currently looking for a Week 1 opponent.
Searching for a romantic summer getaway? Escape with Rich Girl Summer, the new Audible original from Lily Chu. The exquisitely talented Philippa Sue, returning to narrate her 5th Lily Chu title. This time, Philippa is joined by her real-life husband, Stephen Pasquale. Set in Toronto's wealthy cottage country, aka the Hamptons of Canada, Rich Girl Summer follows the story of Valerie, a down-on-her-luck event planner posing as a socialite's long-lost daughter, while piecing together the secrets surrounding a mysterious family and falling deeper and deeper in love with the impossibly hard-to-read and infuriatingly handsome family assistant, Nico. Caught between pretending to belong and unexpectedly finding where she truly fits in, Valerie learns her summer is about to get far more complicated than she ever planned. She's in over her head and head over heels. Listen to Rich Girl Summer now on Audible. Go to audible.com/richgirlsummer.
Wear your mask or face a fine. Mayor Joe Hogsett says the time for warnings is over. The health department says the focus is on businesses, and those who violate the public health order face fines of $1,000 or more. The mayor seemed disgusted today that so many people have ignored city and state health guidelines by not wearing face coverings, calling these people selfish and insulting to the 3,000 people in Indiana who have died from the virus. Enforcement of the public health order is done exclusively by inspectors from the Marion County Health Department. Dr. Kane says, she's the leader of the Marion County Health Department. She says her department has 10 to 20 inspectors on the street at any one time, along with a few sheriff deputies that work for the health department. As of noon today, the Marion County Health Department received more than 400 complaints and had written 2 citations. Dr. Kane says the health department can also shut down a business for repeated violations. The health department received a number of complaints, including pictures of people not wearing face coverings. The fines are filed in court as a notice of violation. A business can face fines of $15 a day for violations. State health officials confirmed 884 new cases today. That brings the Indiana case total to more than 75,800. Another 25 Hoosiers have died. Those deaths happened between July 31st and yesterday. Overall, 2,863 people in Indiana have died from COVID-19. Today also marks the 9th straight day that more than 900 people are hospitalized with the virus. And Russia is now the first country to approve a COVID-19 vaccine, but scientists around the world are skeptical because the shots have only been studied on a few dozen people. Russian President Vladimir Putin says one of his 2 adult daughters has already been inoculated. He says the vaccine, called Sputnik V, has shown lasting immunity, but so far Russia hasn't offered proof to back up claims of safety or effectiveness. Meanwhile, Moderna here in the States says it's moving forward with phase 3 of its vaccine trial. Experts don't expect a vaccine to be ready, though, until early next year. And we have new information today in the fight to get Wish TV programming back on DirecTV and Uverse. Circle City Broadcasting, the owner of Wish TV, is taking AT&T to court. The lawsuit filed Monday claims AT&T is racially discriminating against our new owner, DeJuan McCoy. Mr. McCoy purchased Wish TV and Mighty TV 23 in September of last year. The lawsuit claims AT&T paid reasonable fees to our previous owner, but now refuses to pay to carry our signals. It also claims the only difference is the presence of a minority owner, operator, in Mr. McCoy. Circle City Broadcasting has been off of AT&T services for more than 6 months. We've reached out to AT&T for comment, but do not have a response yet. You can read the entire lawsuit at wishtv.com. Former presidential candidate and South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg has a prime spot to speak at next week's Democratic National Convention. Buttigieg will speak Thursday night ahead of Joe Biden formally accepting the Democratic nomination for president. The coronavirus has forced the party to scale back its convention plans, but they will still provide live programming for 2 hours each night next week from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. Michelle Obama and Jill Biden will headline the first 2 nights of the convention, and former President Barack Obama will deliver the keynote Wednesday. The Pacers couldn't break its losing streak to the Heat. Last night, the Blue and Gold had a chance to take 4th in the Eastern Conference, but they fell to the Heat big, plagued by slow offense and turnovers. The Pacers have another chance against Miami on Friday, and probably again in the first round of the playoffs. Before then, they play the Rockets. That game tips off tomorrow at 4 p.m. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Kylie Conway, online at wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.
allindianapodcastnetwork.com.